Every single person you've ever met exists because someone else's menstrual cycle worked exactly like it was supposed to. Welcome back to Flow with Atashi. My name is Nuna Aslanian and I'm the founder of Atashi. And on today's episode of Menstrual Cycle Phases Girl Talk Edition, I want to talk about why we should normalize talking about our menstrual cycle. If you're a returning viewer, welcome. I'm so excited to get into this episode. And if this is your first time watching, welcome. Atashi is a brand where we create cycle syncing bodysuits designed for every phase of your cycle. And with that said, yes, I talk a lot about our menstrual cycle. And yes, I do get a lot of pushback from family, friends, whoever it is. And I want to talk about why it's so important that we discuss this subject. Okay, so here's what's actually happening. On day 1 of your cycle, when you're on your period, your body is shedding the uterine lining that it built up last month. Then your hormones start rising again, telling your ovaries to prepare a new egg. Around day 14, you ovulate, which means your body releases the egg it was preparing, and if it meets sperm, then you're pregnant. Of course, it's a little bit more detailed than that, but that's just the basics of how it happens. If the egg doesn't get fertilized, then your body starts shedding the uterine lining again, which again triggers your period and starts a whole new cycle. After you ovulate, whether the egg has been fertilized or not, your body does start preparing for pregnancy, which is what we call the luteal phase. This is when your progesterone goes up because your body is preparing to be able to support a potential baby. This hormone makes your uterine lining thicker, which allows your body to retain more water and store more fat. These are all resources you would need if you were pregnant. Your body also starts conserving more energy, which is why you're more tired and start craving more high-calorie foods. Basically, for about 2 weeks, your body's preparing to grow a human. Whether or not you're pregnant, it doesn't know that yet. When it starts to notice you're not pregnant, your progesterone suddenly drops again, which is what triggers your period, and you start the whole cycle over again of trying to get pregnant. I'm saying all of this because all of the things that goes on in your body during each phase are all meant to create life. They're all the reason that we exist today. So that's one reason why we should be talking about our cycles, because it's literally the reason we exist. But if your cycle isn't working properly, this can prevent conception. No ovulation would mean no pregnancy, and that's where a lot of problems can happen when your body stops ovulating. All the hormones involved in your cycle don't just affect reproduction, they can also affect your bone health, your heart health, your mood. So many things are at play here. So when we act like talking about our cycle or our periods is shameful, we're shaming the basic biological reason that we exist. Every single person who has ever lived on this earth exists because of our cycle, because of the female menstrual cycle. And I think that's such a beautiful thing that we do not give it enough credit for. Somehow society has decided that every other bodily function is okay to talk about, but when periods get brought up, everyone gets uncomfortable. Girls are starting their periods without any other conversation about this and feeling completely unprepared. I'm having conversations with grown adult women who are just now learning about their cycles. Women in their mid to late 20s, women in their 30s. That's actually insane to think about, that this whole time we've thought that talking about this is taboo or wrong or inappropriate, when it's literally the reason we exist today. Women are even suffering with conditions like endometriosis and PCOS and have no idea and have not been diagnosed because they have severe pains and they think it's just part of being a girl. We're taught to not talk about our pain, not mention when we're bleeding, not even learn about our menstrual cycle, and it's causing actual harm. Let's stop using euphemisms. Let's just say we're on our period instead of saying it's that time of the month or whatever other phrase you use to describe your period. And not just for periods, any other phase you're in, any other phase that you mention you're in, you have every right to talk about it, to express it, and to make it be known. If people are making you uncomfortable about talking about your menstrual cycle, remind them that they exist because of someone's menstrual cycle. Let me know what you think about this. I really want to hear your comments and your thoughts or any experiences you've had regarding this topic. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode.